again, everybody. Steve Baker, the voice of the Redhawks here, continuing our Get to Know series for Miami men's basketball in 2017 and 18. And joining me today, junior college transfer, point guard from Brownsburg, Indiana, Darrian Ringo. Darrian, thanks for taking some time to join us here. Coming in as a junior college transfer, tell me about your travels in eventually getting to Miami.
It was very hard for me. But I was in Arizona first, and then I transferred to Texas, and that didn't work out over there. And then I got a call and text from Coach Owens, and that's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm. What was it like with that first text or first contact, the thought of going to play D1 basketball?
I was very excited. The first person I told was my mother, and she was familiar with Coach Owens. A lot of people are familiar with him from where I live. So we just all trust him, and that's why I'm here.
And what was ultimately the decision that brought you to Miami University? I know the coaches sold you on it, but what made you want to come to Miami?
I just feel like it was the best opportunity for me and my family to come in and play right away, to get great academics. And then I feel like we have a chance. We have a good team this year, so I feel like we can win. And I trust the coaches, and I feel like they know what they're talking about.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned the academics in Miami, always a part of it, big part of being a student athlete. We talked earlier, and you're a sports management major. How has the transition getting into Miami been academically as well as athletically?
It was very tough for me at first because I had to get all my transcripts and send them over, and I had to take 5 classes and come to get here. But I did it all, so it's great.
Very good. Coming from Indiana, tell me when you first started playing basketball.
My mom put a basketball in my hands at, I want to say 4.
And got you going from there. Who's your inspiration when it comes to the game?
I would have to say my mother, because she pushed me every day to work hard, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her.
When you look back on your career, and even early or late, is there anybody's game that you wanted to emulate as you really got going in basketball?
Yes, I love Chris Paul, so I always try to watch his videos and play like him as much as I can.
Very good. How has it been getting here? Obviously is one thing, but the chemistry building with the team. I mean, there's 5 new guys on the team and a bunch of new, returning players. How has the chemistry been between everybody getting together, and not only on the floor but off the floor?
I think the chemistry has been great so far. It's only the summer, and I feel like everybody is bonding, clicking, not only on the court but off the court as well, and that's a major key to be successful.
When you look ahead to this year, and obviously a point guard has a lot of responsibilities and a lot of things on their back, what is your goals for this year, as well as what do you think the team is going to be able to do this year?
My goals this year is just to lead the team by example. I want to be a leader on the court and off the court. I want guys to be able to look up to me and ask me if they need anything. And I also I want to have fun, not only win, but I want to lead the MAC in assists. Also, I would like to lead them in steals, and I would like to lead in assist to turnover ratios.
That's one part of the game that nobody really thinks a whole lot about. The point guard sitting there drawing and dishing and leading the team in assists, that sort of thing. It's the defensive part, and I know Coach Owens really stresses defense, and to lead in steals, it would be a huge thing.
Yes, it would be a huge thing for me and my family.
Practices so far, I know I've heard many times that Coach Owens is very intense and demands a lot out of his players.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. How's that been so far? Obviously, their coaches lead different ways, but basically his bottom line is you have to give 110% all the time, right?
Yes. I think everybody should be like that. I feel like if everybody just buys into what the coaches is saying and trusts them, then we'll be successful.
Darrian, thank you so much, man. Wish you the best of luck this year.
You too.
That is Darrian Ringo joining us here as our Get to Know segments on MiamiRedhawks.com.